Hey guys, my name is Rupen. I'm an internal medicine resident in Canada, and today I want to talk about how to find an observership opportunity for international medical graduates when they land in Canada. So I started my journey 5 years ago, and when I applied, I had no guidance on how to approach the system and how to approach CaRMS. Canada is much more competitive when compared to the US because of limited opportunities, but it is possible to match into a residency spot in Canada. Canada is a great country and it's a great place to live. So in this video, I want to talk about how to find a way to get a Canadian experience. Okay, so let's say you're an international medical graduate, you just landed here, or you are foreign trained, you are a Canadian and you went abroad, like you went to Ireland or Caribbean, and you want to get some experience, right? I will break it down into two levels. And so approaching a Canadian experience from getting an experience from hospitals, and then approaching this by getting a Canadian experience from clinics. Okay, so if you're in medical school and you're a Canadian who is studying abroad, you can do electives, which I'm not going to talk about in this video. I'm going to talk about how to find an observership, which is something that you have to do by yourself as an international medical graduate who just landed in Canada. Okay, so wherever you landed, you have to look around the clinics around you and the hospitals around you. So let's start talking about clinics. Just look around and see what kind of clinics. If you do a Google search, you can find what kind of clinics are around you. Family medicine clinic, cardiology clinic, internal medicine clinic, whatever clinic is there. And you can start emailing them, saying that you can find their email, you can find their contact information. Hello, my name is X, Y, and Z, for example. I'm an international medical graduate. Please find attached my CV. I'm looking forward to gaining Canadian experience. I would really appreciate if I can do a volunteering or observership in your clinic. I'm happy to accommodate your schedule. This is my contact information. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. So this is a sample email you can draft quickly and try and start email clinics around you. But I don't want you to be frustrated. It's not an easy process. This takes time, and you might send 100 or 200 emails. And make sure you send lots of emails. Over the years, I interviewed lots of people who were able to match, and you can see that in my channel. And I heard lots of stories, like some of them even, they printed their CV and they went and knocked doors on clinics one by one to find an experience. So it's not easy, but it is doable. Okay. The second way to approach this is by emailing hospitals. So in Canada, there are usually centers that allow observerships and centers don't allow observerships. For example, in Toronto, UHN, it's a big center that they usually allow observerships. So if you're in Toronto or if you're in like Vancouver, one of those big cities, you most likely going to find observership in a hospital easily when compared to like smaller cities. Okay, so email hospitals. Usually if you do search observership in X hospital, you can see in their page if they allow or they don't allow observerships. Different hospitals have different ways, different policies, okay? And you can read through their webpage. And when you email the hospital asking for observership opportunity, most likely they will tell you, hey, like you need to find a supervisor. So the next step is finding someone who's willing to take you for an observership for 1 or 2 weeks. And then you can find the physician's email who work in that hospital through their website as well. You can email physicians asking them for an observership for 1 week or 2 weeks. Again, this is not something that is done easily, but it is doable. Don't get frustrated. You have to send lots of emails to find an observership opportunity. In the next video, I will talk about how to do well in your observership.